French rugby is something super duper magnificent. It's full of flair, it's full of history, it's full of rivalry, and it's exciting. It's really at the forefront of rugby at the moment. But we as South Africans know very little about the top 14. So I took it upon myself to look into this final happening on the 27th of June, which is this Saturday. And for the first time ever, we get to watch it live on YouTube thanks to Tim from Egg Chasers, who is a personal creative inspiration of mine. So let's have a look at the teams. We have Toulouse taking on Montpellier. The historical and dominant team Toulouse are definitely heavy favourites, but the underdogs Montpellier are not an easy side to just sweep away. So let's have a breakdown of who's going to win, my prediction of who's going to win, and just what this means for French rugby in general. So Toulouse are looking to equal their record of 4 consecutive titles in a row of the coveted, Bouclier de Brennes Trophy. I know I butchered that, but it's okay. They'll be looking to equal this record, which would be a historical moment if they do, and they are definitely the favourites going into this. Montpellier, on the other hand, are definitely the underdogs, and they are riding a late surge of form in this latter half of the season, and I mean, they've made it to the final, so all credit to them. And it's notable that in 2022, they were also the underdogs, and they ended up winning that final. So we'll see how well they do, and we'll look at how they want to play. How will Toulouse want to play? They're going to want to play quickly. They have Antoine Dupont in their team, which means they're going to want to have quick ruck speed, quick ruck ball, so Antoine Dupont can get the ball to his backline really quickly, or even snipe himself. He has that ability to beat defenders. He's so quick. He has that vision. He can put dinks over the top. He can do so many things, which is why he's easily the second best player in the entire world at the moment, behind Pieter-Steph du Toit. And so we look now at Montpellier. They will want to play a more classic test match style rugby. They will want to play slower, slow down the rucks, front up physically, and kick for points. That's the way that they're going to be doing it. So ultimately, it'll be an arm wrestle, a battle of wills. Which team will be able to convince the other to play their preferred game? And which team will force the other to play that preferred game? Will it be a fast-paced running in of Toulouse, or will Montpellier be able to grind it out and get the win? It is slightly unlikely. I do think Toulouse are obviously favourites for a reason. They're so class. They beat Racing 92 71-17 in their semi-finals. That is a huge margin. That's almost the margin of the Springboks beating the Barbarians this past weekend. It's crazy. So now let's look at some of the players for Toulouse and for Montpellier. For Toulouse, some of the notable names are Thomas Ramos, who Cheslin Colby kicked down his conversion attempt in 2023 quarterfinal. That was Thomas Ramos that Cheslin Colby charged down. We have Santiago Chocobaras, the Argentinian national, Romain Ntamack, who is obviously a French legend at this point, and Antoine Dupont, who is, he needs no introduction. Every South African knows him, maybe not for the right reasons, and every person on the planet who plays rugby knows Antoine Dupont at this point. He's really a household name. And on the Montpellier side, I won't lie, I don't know a lot of these names, but ones that stuck out to me were Ali Price, the Scotsman, the scrum half, and Benny Villapola, the English number 8. And so we see that Toulouse, as I said, want to play that really, really quick game with the guys like Antoine Dupont, with 2 playmakers, Ntamack and Ramos. They will want to play such a quick game, and Montpellier will want to front up physically. So this is setting up for an incredibly tasty final that I am very excited for. It'll actually be the very first top 14 game I will ever watch, and I'm very excited for it. I've done a little bit of research just into the teams, into the history of the top 14, and I can completely say that it really is right now the best domestic competition in the world. It is better than the URC currently. I'm not saying that the URC won't be better, but the thing is that all these teams put so much effort and put so much on the line to try and get into the finals for this top 14, and they're all within a few hours of each other. So the rivalries are historic. They are so old and they go for a long way. And one day we'll talk about that the same way, hopefully, with, Bulls versus Leinster or Bulls versus Glasgow. And it's the same way that we kind of talk about Bulls versus Stormers, the North-South derby in that way. They have that, but now imagine that for 10 teams as opposed to just 4 of them. So these rivalries with their budgets, with their incredible French flair, is something truly unique, and I would like to help bring that into popularity in South Africa. And thanks to guys like Tim from A Chasers, it's becoming more and more possible because we can watch these games online for free. So this is Kieran. It's a little bit of a short video. I wanted to make it slightly longer, but this is just an introduction into French rugby. This is also my first introduction into French rugby, and hopefully we can get a good fan base going. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what your score predictions are. Do you think Toulouse will actually just completely bash Montpellier, or do you think Montpellier, the underdogs, will have a chance and just grind out a win? Let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate any feedback you can give me. I'm trying to grow this channel to about 200 subscribers by the end of the year. So let's see if I can do that. And I can only do that with your help. So thank you guys very much. And enjoy the rest of your day. Signing off.